きシンセサイザ君の胸の奥まで届くようなメロディー奏でる
Hey everyone, it's Ten Cherry Cola, and I have a tag that I wanted to do called Confessions of a Shoe-Aholic. But before I get to the tag, of course, as you can see, I have some updates. That's right, you guys. The first thing you probably noticed when you clicked this video is that my hair is gone. That is right. I cut the bob. No particular reason. I know a lot of people have. I just cut it because I wanted to, and I love it. It's very versatile. I can shake it up, make it rocker, I can comb it down, make it sleek and feminine and romantic, and I can take this, and it's just so many different things that I can do with this hairstyle. And I will show you the picture that I got inspired from this hairstyle. I've had a lot of people say things like it kind of reminds me of the hairstyle of Nene on Housewives of Atlanta, which is fine with me because I absolutely love her hairstyle. But yeah, I decided to do the short chop. It's gone. Next thing I'll be doing with my hair is getting it colored, so I will keep you updated on that. Another update that I'm also doing something that I never said. Well, I said that I probably wouldn't do too much, but I am now wearing foundation. I'm not wearing it right now actually, but I do wear foundation. I found a foundation from MAC that I really like. I've only been wearing it I think like 3 times this past week. It's kind of expensive. It was like almost $30, but I got it off of eBay for $20. And my color is Studio Sculpt. It's SPF 15, and I am an NW43. It's a perfect match for my skin tone. I love it. It's a little thick. It's not really for people who want sheer coverage. The reason I got matte finish is because I don't want to get something that already has a built-in glow. Because when it's a built-in glow, like that's it, that's all you have, that's the only option you have. But if you buy matte, you have the option of going matte, and then you can throw on some translucent powder and make it a glow. So it's like you get 2 in 1, you get options versus just having one that's already a built-in something. That's it, like that's all you can do with it. So that's why I got the matte, especially good for pin-up doll type looks. Makes your skin just look so smooth and flawless and fresh. It is a really good foundation. I really like it. Found a trustworthy seller on eBay. So yes, this is my color, as you can see. Well, my hand is actually darker. I'm multi-tone everywhere, so yeah. But this is the foundation. It's from MAC, and it's Studio Sculpt NW43 SPF 15. Check it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the confessions of a shoe-aholic, because Lord knows I am a shoe-aholic. And so you don't have to wait till the end. I tag everybody to do this. If you know you're a shoe-aholic and you love shoes, heels, whether it's shoes that are heels, flats, sandals, sneakers, whatever it is, shoe-aholic is a shoe-aholic. So I tag everyone who feels like they fall into this category to do this tag. So first question is, heels or flat? In my heart, I would say heels, because I love heels. I have so many different pairs of them. I have so many outfits that, would look great with heels. But at the same time, I'm a college student, so I do wear heels from time to time to school. But for the most part, I wear flats, and I work in retail, so I'm not wearing stilettos standing up for 5 hours straight. That's crazy. So I do wear flats a lot, my flat boots and things like that. But when I'm going out, which in the area that I live in, there's not a whole lot to do, so I don't really go out like that, because it's really, people say, well, look for something, but there really isn't anything to do with this little country place that I'm in. So the few chances that I do get to wear heels, like even if I'm just going to the mall, going to get my hair done or something like that, I do wear heels. So yes, I do prefer both. What are your go-to shoes? And sorry if you see I'm looking down, I got my laptop open and my questions are right here. These are my go-to shoes. These riding boots that I got from A&Y Clubwear for $7.99. I really love these boots. They were actually a lighter gray, but I wore them the first day when it was raining, and they actually turned to a darker gray. And most people were probably mad, but I liked it because it gave them more of a distressed look. So it really, I think it actually enhanced it, funny enough. But I really like this one. These have great detail considering that they're only like $7.99. They were on clearance. I got them like a year or so ago. They have the buckles, they're on trend with the metallic, and you know, riding boots and all that. They have good stretch, good comfort. They are a little wide around my leg, but I have skinny little legs, so you know, that's not really fault. But and it has about an inch and a half heel, very comfortable, good cushion on the inside, and I like the details on the back. It has a blue lining for the zipper, and I'm not one of those people that I try to like make sure whenever I wear these I'm wearing blue to match. Like I wear whatever color, but I think that's just an interesting little pop of color. Me wearing all black or all gray or something like that. I wear these to work, I wear these to school, I wear these everywhere. They're comfortable, easy to throw on, easy to make a cute outfit with. So yeah, these are my go-to shoes. What's your favorite shoe trend at the moment? Is anything that's like a Mary Jane or a strap around the ankle. Not necessarily really strappy shoes, but just like, you know, one simple little strap. I think that is something about that just speaks classy and sexy. I don't know why, but it's like it's a shoe that you can wear that's business wise, like you can wear it to the office or something like that if you work that type of job, and then you can turn around and put on a pair of Mary Jane pumps for a nice little dress, a sequin dress or something like that. So I think it's such a classy, sexy kind of look. Something like these. Now these I wouldn't wear to the office, but then again maybe I would. I don't know, because I'll be doing game design, so I won't be necessarily doing corporate all the time. I will be usually on the computer designing and drawing and doing stuff like that. So I'll be in a more artistic environment. But these, usually I wouldn't even look 2 seconds at shoes like this. But this strap right here, plus the wine color, it really sold me. So I love anything for strap around the ankle. And with the Mary Jane, I think it has a nice retro pinup look. And it's like an everyday pinup that you can do without being too literal about it if you don't want to be. Which of course I love to have my red lipstick and my cat eyeliner, but I think it's such a sexy look, and it's still classy without having to have on like, you know, 15-inch clear stripper mules, which, hey, if that's what you like to wear, you go ahead. With me, I don't have the courage to walk in that type of shoe. Most expensive pair of shoes. Actually, these would be my most expensive pair of shoes. These are rose gold sequin shoes from Baker's, and these were around $80. I know you're probably like, $80? You spent $80 for these? But actually, technically I didn't. My mother had bought me a pair of shoes for my birthday, which I probably saw from my birthday haul that I did like sometime in around August of last year. And she got it for my 19th birthday. And I liked the shoes, but I loved them. And they didn't fit correctly. Like, they were the right size, but they were a little bit smaller. So we ended up having to take them back anyways. And so when we went to go take them back, we went to Dillard's, and they had a pair of rose gold pumps, and they had like a bit of thicker heel that was similar to these, but they were Steve Madden's. Now the Steve Madden's were $120, I believe, and I was just kind of like, okay, like I like them a lot, you know. And my mom said, okay, well, what we can do is I'll just return it to Jessica Simpson's, and then you take that money, pay for it, and then you just pay the difference. Whatever, hey, that works for me. You know, so I asked God to put them on hold because we had to go back through there to get to the car anyway, so it was like whatever. We walked to Baker's, and as soon as I walk in, here these are. Almost the same exact shoe, just with a skinnier heel, and the sequins are just a little bit larger size, but it's pretty much the same shoe. And these were $80. Some research, and when I found out that Steve Madden bought out Baker's because Baker's was going to go bankrupt, I believe, and now he designs their shoes. So this is why Baker's shoes are number one, so expensive, and number two, look so similar to his because he's the one designing them. So it is a Steve Madden shoe, just with a Baker's name on the inside. Just a little fact that you may not have known. What are your most wanted pair? I don't know. That's a hard question to answer because I like so many different pairs. To be more on the practical side, there are these shoes at TJ Maxx that I really, really love, but they're not in my size, and they're kind of like brown, leather straps, thicker straps going around the foot. It's more of a summer shoe or spring shoe, and then the actual wedge part is like multicolored, like turquoises and corals and browns and tans and things like that, like little skinny stripes going through it, and it's like a woven heel. They are so cute, and they're like $35, and I would so go right on ahead to buy them. But the only problem is that they're not in my size. So if there's any way possible I can find them in my size, and I check the other ones, then of course I will be showing you those shoes as soon as I can. Now on the more unpractical side, if that's a word, but anyways, Christian Louboutins. I want a pair of Christian Louboutins, but not just any pair. I don't want just like his black pumps, because his shoes are expensive, but they're handmade. But I don't want to spend $2 grand on some pumps, like just some simple black pumps or some simple red pumps. Like if I'm going to drop some change or some Christian Louboutins, I want them to be Swarovski crystal, or the crazy ones with the feathers hanging off the foot and the big old flowers and bows and ribbons and lace, and I want the cheetah print. I want it all. Like if I want a nice, like really over the top pair of Christian Louboutins, because I love his over the top stuff. Embarrassing shoe story. My most embarrassing shoe story would have to be, I was at school. This is when I was in high school, and as y'all may know, when you're in high school, some of your classes may be out in trailers and things like that, or the quads as we call them, and then the other ones are actually in the school building. Well, I had a Spanish class that was in the quads, and it was around springtime. And during the springtime, as you all know, it can be all nice and sunny one minute, and then the next minute, you know, it could be pouring cats and dogs. So that's kind of what happened. We were walking outside to go to lunch. Sunny, beautiful, great temperature outside. The breeze is blowing and everything. And then we go to lunch, we come out, and it's just pouring down rain. Nobody knew it was going to happen. The news didn't even say it was going to rain. And nobody had an umbrella or anything. Well, unlucky for me, I had these little wedge heels. They're probably about this high, and they kind of had the little string that wraps around your ankle, kind of like ballet shoes do. They had like this little brown, chocolate brown ribbon, and they were really, really cute. And I decided, you know, that to get to lunch, get from lunch to class before the lunch bell rang, that I would be late, I had to literally run. So everybody's saying, Eric, you need to stop running, you're gonna fall, Eric, you're gonna slip and fall on the floor, you're gonna slip and fall, it's raining, you got on heels. I'm just like, oh, whatever, you know, I'll be okay, I'll be fine, I'll be okay. Well, actually, I was okay. I didn't fall. I did fall, but I didn't fall because I slipped and fell on the rain or anything like that. The string, when I was running, had come untied. So when I was running inside to actually go into the classroom, this guy who, I guess he kind of was paying attention, stepped on the string, and when I was bringing my foot up to run, I fell on the ground and busted my knee, and everybody was laughing at first until they saw that I actually was hurt. And so, you know, my friend, his name is Bryson, and he actually came to help me up and was like, okay, are you okay, and everything like that. So I did actually end up falling, and it was kind of embarrassing because the whole class, everybody was in the hallway, everybody was coming in, switching in and out of classes from lunch, so everybody saw it. So yeah, it was embarrassing, but I got to pick a shoe and share a story. So these are the shoes I picked. I picked these shoes because these are the shoes that I wore for my prom night. I had a dress that was around, my dress was over the top, of course, and it was a snakeskin print. The colors were pewter, plum, and turquoise. I know that sounds like a really, really weird combination, but it really worked. And it had like, you know, this chiffon plum straps, and then it was like low cut, and then it had this like little cutout, and it had like this turquoise and plum beading. And the dress itself was like a snake skin sequin from head to toe mermaid dress. I mean, it literally like fit just like this, and then it just kind of flared out along the bottom. It was so pretty and over the top. It was beaded, and it had sequins from head to toe all the way down to the bottom of the dress. It was like these kind of clear iridescent pewter like sequins. So I had on the snakeskin sequin plum backless plunging, not really plunging neckline, but a low neckline dress. It was really over the top. So of course I kept my jewelry simple. My hair was in pin curls. It's kind of pin curled to the side, and I wore these shoes because this is the type of pewter that was in it. And I had a gray great night. It was so much fun. We went to a restaurant. We went to Bonefish Grill, and we danced and we had fun. And at the time, I went with one of my friends who I did like at the time, but now it's not even like that anymore. We're just friends. But me and him, we went to prom together. And this is the shoe that I wore. We had so much fun. We danced. I mean, that was really a great night. It was so great. We rented a limo. It was me and my friend Jasmine, her boyfriend, and it was him and my date. And it was just so much fun. So these shoes have memories. What I really like about these shoes is the fact that they were comfortable. They wore this to graduation too. So this shoe has been through two of my biggest moments through graduation and through prom. Wow, that's a hard question to answer because I have shoes in the corner of my wall over here, and in my closet, my whole floor, and under my bed I have boxes. I have shoes everywhere. Probably more than 40, and that's including the few pairs of sneakers that I have, and my sandals, and my flats, and my flat boots, and that's including everything. So I probably do have more than 40 shoes. I give away a lot of stuff, but I also get a lot of shoes too. I have my times where I get a whole lot, and then I have time where I just kind of chill out and don't really buy anymore, which I'm going through that now. So yes, I probably have over 40 pairs of shoes. I haven't counted. I don't want to count because I just don't want to be like, God, I can't believe I had this many pairs of shoes and kind of feel bad about it or anything like that. Not that I would, but I'd rather just keep some mystery. What was the first time you wore heels? The first time I wore heels was when I was around 13. I was supposed to be going to a cousin's wedding or something like that. So I had this cute little brown shrug and this brown camisole tank top thing and a long brown skirt, and I had gold accessories and things like that. So we ordered these little shoes that had like a heel that was this high. That's it, just a little kitten heel on it. It was this high, and they were kind of like, they had like a round toe, and they had like crystals, and they were all gold and chocolate brown and like, you know, nice antique looking to go with my outfit. And I could not walk in those shoes to save my life. I mean, it was terrible. Little like 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch shoes, and I'm clomping around like a big clumsy horse or something. I'm just clomping. I'm just looking like this. I'm tall, not really tall, but at the time, you know, I was going through my awkward stage where I just had long arms, long limbs, long legs. Everything was just flailing all over the place. I really hadn't learned how to use my limbs and control them and, you know, make my walk and my presence, I guess you could say, graceful. I was just awkward and clomping around and my arms were just flailing and everything like that. It was really bad. And it was just these little itty bitty heels. So those are the first pair of shoes that heels that I wore, and it was so bad. My mom was trying to help me learn how to walk in them. My grandma was trying to help me learn how to walk in them. It was so bad that my dad actually got up and tried to help me learn how to walk in them. He was like, baby, come on down. Like, you can't be walking around, clomping around like that in those shoes. But I just couldn't help it because it was awful. And it's funny when I think about it because now I'm going from wearing this to this. Like, this is a sixth of what I'm wearing now, and I can walk perfectly fine in these. But yes, that was my first pair of heels. I was clomping around like a bird or something like that. No grace, no anything. I just looked awful, awkward, and just really weird and strange. So yeah, that was my first time wearing heels. But of course, as I practice, you know, which is my encouragement for people who want to start wearing heels. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing. Walk all around the house. Do whatever you got to do. Because I still do that now. If I get a pair of shoes that are a little bit higher than I'm used to, I walk all over the place until I get it right. Up and down the stairs, everything. Practice makes perfect. How much do I spend on shoes? Surprisingly, to have as many pairs of shoes as I do not spend that much money. I am a very good bargain hunter. Every once in a while I may splurge on a pair of shoes, but a splurge for me is like $30. Like those pink cheetah print boots that I have gotten, that you all saw, they were like the thigh-high pink cheetah print. Honestly, I really don't spend that much money. I get shoes for $15. I get shoes for $12, $7. You know, I really don't spend nearly as much. You would think I spend a ton on my shoes, but with the many shoes as I have, most of them have been really, really serious, good bargain hunting and deals. So, if anything, I may spend $50 a month, and probably not even that much. That's $50 every other month, actually. So, I'm cheap. What can I say? What are your favorite places to buy shoes? My favorite places to buy shoes are Charlotte Russe. I love Charlotte Russe because I love when they have that little thing when they do the last sale, last size, last shoe, or something like that thing. Because I had this thing that they did, if there's one pair of the shoe left and there's no other size, they'll drop it down to like $15, $10. And a lot of the times it's 8.5 that are left over. And I mean, I found some fabulous shoes for like $7.99, $10, $15 because they were the last one there. So I love going to Charlotte Russe. Ross, I love going to get shoes from Ross. They always have a great selection, at least the one I go to, for good amounts of money. Because like this shoe that I showed you earlier, this shoe was like $14. $14. I do go to TJ Maxx, but not all the time. Sometimes they have shoes that are like, wow, and other times they have shoes that are just kind of like, So I don't really go there that much to get shoes. Let me think. AMI Clubwear, as far as the clearance shoes, used to be one of my biggest places. Those are my 4 most, places I get my shoes from. So yeah, those are the stores I go to. Do you have a pair of shoes that you regret purchasing? I don't know if I necessarily say I have a pair of shoes that I regret, but it's more like when I saw them on the computer, they were a lot cuter than when I got them in person. Like when I saw them on the computer, I was like, oh, I gotta have them. And then I got them, and it was like, they were still cute. I still wear them, but they didn't speak to me as much as I thought they were. And so, I of course made it work and made the outfit, and then of course they became cuter. But I guess that was the ones that I kind of regretted. But I mean, honestly, any other pair would be the Santana mules that I got. They're like this high. Well, yeah, they're like about this high. I thought they were really cute. I got them for like $13. It was impulse buy. I go ahead and just get them. But when I actually wore them, the lack of support around the ankle, my feet were flopping out all over the place. And you know how it is, lady, when you put lotion on your feet are slipping and sliding all over the place. But it's like if you don't put lotion on your feet are going to be rough and dry, and you don't want that. So yeah, they just kept slipping and sliding off, and then I kept trying to like grip them to make them stay on, and eventually that makes your feet hurt. And I was just like, okay, I'm not feeling this shoe. It's cute and fabulous, but this shoe is just not easy to walk in for me. I guess I'm just not a mule person. I really try to do something different, but I may wear them again or try it again. Maybe it was just a fluke, but I guess I could say I kind of regret buying those. But honestly, there's something else. Because usually if I buy a pair of shoes, show your favorite pair of shoes. Oh, my favorite pair of shoes. Gotta love these shoes. They have everything all the trends. They've got the Mary Jane. They're blush nude color. They got the stiletto. They got the platform. They have, oh my god, and they are so comfortable. Like I know these shoes look dangerous, and they're like, how could those be comfortable? But these are so comfortable. I got these shoes. It was around Christmas time, and we walked into Baker's, and my mama, we walked in. She said, "Okay, pick out a pair of shoes that you want. It's gonna be your Christmas gift." And I was like, okay, cool. So it was between these thigh-high boots and these, and I was just kind of like, which ones am I gonna wear more often? I was a little bit more self-conscious around that time, so I'm thinking thigh-high boots, people may look at me a little funny. But then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get these because I can see myself wearing these more often, and I can wear these in the summertime, the wintertime, spring, all the seasons versus thigh-high boots, which I would probably most likely just wear in the winter because it gets too hot here to be wearing boots in the summertime. So I love these. I have worn these to school. That's right, walking up and down like 4 flights of stairs in the shoes. Excellent stability. The grip is ridiculous. I'm serious. Like you're not slipping and sliding anywhere. You put these shoes on, and when you're walking, your foot is planted. I don't care if I've walked on cobblestone with these. I've done everything. These are like work shoes, and they're comfortable and cushioned. I can wear these for hours and hours. I've worn them New Year's. I've worn these to, like I said, I wore them to school for a presentation. I've worn them to the mall to get my hair done. I've worn these so much. I love these shoes. These are absolutely my favorite pair of shoes. And these were a great investment and a great gift. I absolutely love these. Now, see, next question. What is your least favorite shoe trend? Okay. I know a couple of people are probably going to be a little pissed off or irritated when I say this, but I absolutely hate the Jeffrey leaders. The Jeffrey Campbell leaders are hideous. I can't wrap my brain around why you would want to wear those. I don't care if they're cheetah print, zebra print, pink with sparkles, green, or all of the above. And the galaxy print, it's not the prints that bother me, it's the actual silhouette of the shoe. It looks like a bowling shoe with a heel. It makes your feet look like a clown shoe. It looks like someone took a clown shoe and put a big old wooden heel on them. I don't find them attractive. They're not flattering. They're not cute. I don't like the Jeffrey Campbell leaders. There's only been one pair that I may have considered almost liking. They were a denim pair. They were like a light blue denim pair, and they had spikes on the back of them. But other than that, that's really about it. I don't like Jeffrey Campbell's. And his heelless shoes, I like them, but I don't, because I'm thinking, what if you fall backwards? You don't have nothing to catch you. Like, you're just going to break your ankle. That's scary to me. I like them because they're fashion forward, and that's cool and all, but safety, we're already being dangerous wearing stuff like this, and then you go and take the heel off. It's just kind of like, okay, now we're really taking it a little far. I hate clogs. I've never seen a pair that I like. My mama has some that Donna Karen, that she got for like half the price. People compliment her up and down about the shoes, how great they are. Me, I'm the only person that's like, I don't like clogs. I just don't think they're the most fashionable shoes. I know they come in and out of style and everything like that, but clogs, they're just not my thing. But I guess my least favorite would be the Jeffrey Campbell leaders. I don't find them cute at all. I think they're the most hideous shoes in the world. But, to each his own. Everybody can wear what they like. But this is the Shoe-Aholic, Confessions of a Shoe-Aholic tag. And tell me what you all think. Please do the tag. I don't mind if you do a video response or anything like that. To the people who I personally know are Shoe-Aholics, you know who I'm talking about. You've got to do this tag. You know this tag is speaking to you. You may as well just go ahead and do it. But yeah, this is 10 Cherry Color, and you make sure you all have a good day or night, wherever in the world that you are. Bye.
I can't sit back and let this moment slip away.